Hi, my name is Maria Kiesler. I'm the principal out at West Learning Center, where Domanick has been in school with us for about 3 years now. Also on the call, we have Domanick, obviously, along with the classroom aide, Miss Rafferty, who is in his class this year. We also have Mrs. Papard. Thought we had Mrs. Papard, where she's not on.
Right here, I'm here.
There we go. There you go. I'm sorry. You weren't on my screen. I got lost there. We also have Jessica Smiter, who is Domanick's counselor. And we have Teresa Kane, who is the assistant principal working with Crossroads. And she just joined us this year. We also have Mr. McNair, our assistant superintendent.
I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the presence of Dr. Jason Andrews as well. Doctor, how are you?
Great. Good to see you, Senator.
You as well.
Hi, Domanick. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking, Mr.
That's great. Good to see you.
It's
Ms.
good.
Kiesler, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
That's okay, Senator, anytime. As you can see, Domanick is quite the incredibly polite young man, and we are just thrilled to have Domanick with us. So Domanick came to us about 3 years ago from Windsor Middle School, and he started out in our Reclaim program, which is our most restrictive program, our 611. And during that time, Domanick has gone through quite a bit. Obviously, with COVID, we've had that shutdown. He's dealt with virtual learning. He's had to deal with so many stressors, just like the rest of us have with all the shutdowns and the pandemic. But you know what? Domanick worked his way from Reclaim, and he just did an amazing job academically, socially, and emotionally. He has really just excelled. He has moved on into our less restrictive program, which is our Crossroads program, our 811, and he is just doing phenomenally there as well. He's continuing to improve every single day. He has shown leadership and compassion by volunteering to help put together items for our backpack program within West Learning Center, and he helps distribute those backpack program items out to the whole building. He is just a pleasure to have around. He is constantly encouraging his classmates to participate in education and to complete their work. He is very enthusiastic about all the things that he is learning in class. He's incredibly intelligent, and he really keeps his classmates on their toes. He enjoys history, especially. And from what I understand, he could actually teach a class on World War I and World War II. He is such a history buff. So that's pretty impressive for a young man his age. He's friends to so many people within the building. He is incredibly caring. He demonstrates this care for all of his fellow classmates just by the way that he is just genuinely friendly and kind and considerate to everyone that he encounters throughout his days. He's just a wonderful student. He has excelled in the social emotional learning program by working very hard to manage his anger, express his emotions appropriately, and to overcome his school avoidance issues, which he had faced in the past. So Domanick, I just want to tell you that I can't say enough positive things about you to this whole group of people here. You have been just such a pleasure to have around. And every morning that I see you and every time I interact with you, you are always so polite. And I hope that my child, my own son, I hope that he will be as polite as you are on a consistent basis, because it is just so wonderful to see that in a young man. So congratulations.
Big round of applause.
Words of kindness. Thank you all. I appreciate it.
How about Mrs. Smiter? You want to offer some thoughts as his counselor? Jessica?
Yeah, I can definitely add just that Domanick, he's just a great, easy person to talk to. And his greetings in the morning and afternoons, he's the best person to pass in the hallway because he, again, is always just so polite, asks how you are, and I think genuinely cares about how you're doing. And just to reiterate that he does really encourage others in the classroom and keeps the class, the pace of the class moving. Just very intelligent kid. And you can see that through the conversations that I have with him and that others have with him.
So Dom, I mean, from my perspective, I think if you look at the screen, right, there are a lot of people here that are on the line, and this afternoon is all about you, right? We are acknowledging and recognizing all of your good work and all of the progress that you've made. And frankly, everyone's on the line because they support you and they care about you, and they're excited about all of the progress that you have been making. So this program is great for us because it affords us an opportunity just to recognize, acknowledge all of the good work and all the good progress that young people are making throughout my Senate district. So I wanted to stop by today and congratulate you and thank you on all of your progress. And really, you're doing a great job. And I read also that I think your goal is to ultimately get back into the Windsor School District, right? Is that an accurate statement?
Yes, it is, Mr. Senator.
Thank you. I don't want to speak for Dr. Andrews or anyone else on the line, but my guess is that if you continue to progress the way you are and remain committed to the progress that you've seen over the course of time, there's no doubt in my mind that you'll achieve that goal. It seems as though you've achieved so many others. Getting back to your home school is something probably that's within reach. And you're shaking your head. I think you agree, right?
I do, Mr. Senator.
Call me Fred, please. I prefer it. I want to tell you just a really quick story. I also heard that you're a history buff. I had the greatest honor of meeting two World War II veterans in recent days around Veterans Day. The first, Major Richard Scott, who we inducted into the Senate's Hall of Fame, and I think you'll appreciate this. He was a bombardier in World War II. And I'm going to send you the story. Mr. Bite, can I send it to you? And then can we get it to Domanick somehow so we can read about this veteran? It was Domanick, 20,000 feet in the air. The bomb doors of this plane were stuck open because they had been shot up so much. He crawled out on a 9-inch piece of metal, 20,000 feet in the air, no parachute, and was able to close the bomb bay doors by using a hand crank. It was really, really amazing. And then we spent time this past weekend, my wife and I, with Al Rood, who was a Marine Corps veteran who served during World War II, the Battle of Iwo Jima. And I'm going to share his story with you as well. I think you'd enjoy reading up on both of those American heroes and patriots as I describe them.
I indeed would, Fred.
You indeed would. And great. I'm glad you're calling me Fred too. That makes me happy. So again, we want to congratulate you. We want you to know that we are all collectively, everyone on this line, deeply proud of you. And I'm sure your mom is on the line as well. I'm sure she's proud of you as well. So please keep up the good work. We all want to see you succeed. If there's anything that I can do to be helpful, please pick up the phone and just call and just say, I want to talk to Fred. I'm one of the all-stars from Broome-Tioga BOCES. And they'll find me and get me on the line and they'll connect us. Okay.
All right, Fred.
So do you have any advice that you would give the adults on the line or anyone else that might watch this at some point?
Yeah, all I have to say is you just need patience and perseverance, and you can probably get where I am now.
Perfect.
Dominic, I'm Al Bike, superintendent here. I don't think we have met face to face, but I wanted to let you know that at our school board meeting tonight, we will be sharing your story with school board. And so they'll have another group of people that are going to be proud of you. And I want to say that of all the things I've read about you and all the things I've heard about you, the thing that I am intrigued the most about is not only your politeness, but your caring. And all I can say is this world needs a lot more people like that. So I appreciate all that you've done in that area, and looks like you're going to be a wonderful citizen, and maybe you can teach that politeness and caring to some adults that you might run into along the way.
I appreciate it, Mr. Bike.
Do we ever need that, especially now? I think all of the adults on the line could agree. And Dom, listen, just from my own experiences in life, and I'm a little bit older than you, it's probably a good thing that you've not been in the superintendent's office or you don't know him on a personal basis. Preferably stay out of his office. All right. I know everybody's time is valuable. Domanick, again, just super proud of you, all of us on the line. We're going to send you a few things, Mr. Bike, just a certificate of achievement and a T-shirt for Domanick. We'll send it to the school. And then Emmanuel is on the line as well from my office. And we're going to send you those 2 stories about those veterans. And if you have any thoughts or questions, just again, feel free to reach out. Okay.
Mom, do you have anything you want to add before we cut off here?
Sure.
Anything from Mom?
I'm just trying to keep myself from crying. I'm so proud of him.
Well, congratulations to you also.
Thank you.
Yeah, there'd be happy tears, right?
Yes.
Well,
Patience
that's my question. Are you as patient and kind with Mom as you are with everybody else? Because I will hear things about my son about how kind and compassionate and helpful, and I say, "Are you sure you've got the right kid?" So I'm curious if you, Domanick, do you treat Mom the same way?
I try to.
Okay. She's just harder to be kind to. Is that what it is?
No, but I treat her pretty well.
All right. That's good. That's important too.
Yeah, totally. Mom's the most important important figure in your life for sure. So,
Well, Fred and I are both mama's boys, so there's always smart to be good to your mom.
Yeah, you better believe it. I have a hard time telling my wife that my mom's the most important woman in my life. But then I think about my grandma too. I can't forget about her. I am a mama's boy for sure.
Well, thank you, Senator. Thank you for this and for this program in general. We really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. You know what, Domanick, I'm smiling ear to ear. It's just, I'm glad that I got an opportunity to meet you and, learn about your story and just smiling because of all of your successes and all of the people around you that are just so supportive of you and care about you. So patience and perseverance. I'm going to remember that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure is all mine. I promise you. All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
Have a good Thanksgiving, everybody.
See you all
Enjoy
soon.
your-
Thank you.
Bye-bye.